Hey everybody, welcome back to another week of Fallout 4 mods. Hope you had a great week. Today we've got an interesting collection of mods. As you can see behind me, we've got some vending machines, and we're going to be checking those out real soon, so let's get to it. Viper 6610 Innovative 10mm Pistol by Scale. You can set this to single fire or full auto, along with some neat sights and texture options as well. Texture options aren't too crazy, but they definitely help you differentiate between your pistols. AR-70 Assault Rifle by Macau. Very nice. The texture kind of gives it a sort of, I don't know, it's a very metallic, very steel-looking weapon. I like the sharp edges on it just because it seems very industrial. You've got a few scopes with this along with the grips, but no textures or material changes, unfortunately. Like I said, though, the original texture is pretty sweet, and this definitely looks like it's pretty badass to begin with. U-Vend Incorporated by Chuck U. Farley. This includes a ton of vending machines that you can build yourself, each with their own custom brands and textures on here, as you can see. A little bit suggestive. My favorite part is you can actually press buttons, you can pull levers, and you can select all of these brands and snacks individually, and you'll be charged caps, and they'll just pop out there. Really cool. I especially like the little levers on the Nuka-Colas. Very cool, very nice. Along with that, you also get a ton of aid items. Basically, all of these, the M&Ms, the Snicker bars, you can eat all of those, along with the Nuka-Cola flavors that you purchase. The Ska Cost by Blah Blahdy Blah Blah and Cancerous One. We've reviewed Blah Blahdy Blah Blah's mods before, where you get a container and you can carry it around and put junk in it, and this is just an enlarged version of this. You build the Shkarkarst at a settlement, and then it will appear. You gotta build the remote control, and then you have a few options. You can either control it by picking it up and using your WASD keys, and it'll move around. You can see here I moved some cars around. You can also have it follow you, so as long as you have the remote control, it will follow you like a good little puppy. And if you want to throw the remote control, it'll even follow that. And there is an option to ride it, and I do believe, I'd imagine once you ride it, you also can drive around in it. But I did have some trouble, as you can see here. I went through the world a lot, so as a heads up, with any rideable thing, there's always a chance something like this will happen. Or maybe not, maybe it's just my game. Really cool item, though, and especially fun to throw the remote and just see the cart go after it. It's kind of gives it a little bit of life. Super Mutants HD by D. Polari, and this is a retexture for Super Mutants. As you can see here, they're very veiny, very strong, and this retexture is actually 4K, so lots and lots and lots of detail, so all your Super Mutants can look nice and pretty. Wall World Map 4K by Media Asylum. And this replaces the world wall map, as the title says, in some locations such as Fort Hagen. And also, just like the title says, it basically just makes it a higher resolution. You get a nicer map in the fort. It's very nice. Stingwing 4K optimized by Sovereign X. So Sovereign has put out a bunch of optimized 4K textures. I figured I would just grab one of these, the most horrifying, so I did the Stingwing. Basically, it's an optimized 4K version. And actually, as I'm editing this, Sovereign did come out with a Creatures Pack, Part 1. But either way, there's a pack out there now, so if you want to get that pack, it includes a bunch of textures. Not exactly sure how these are optimized, but if you like the look of them, feel free to download them.
Weird Mom Week!
Skeleton Ball by Vive. This replaces ghouls, raiders, and super mutants into mighty skeletons. I also downloaded the retexture suggested by Vive, so I'll put that up there as well. So that way you can make your skeletons look extra scary and extra good looking. And you can also shoot off their heads sometimes, and they'll still walk around, which is pretty spooky. It's a really cool mod, very nice, and a little bit of weird. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed. I know I did. As always, if you have any suggestions, put them in the comments, and I'll check them out. Thanks for watching again, and I'll see you in the future.
Away!